Wow, November has been a busy month. First we saved New York with our ghost-busting skills, and then we took on the devil face to face in Ghosts and Goblins. And then in Golgo 13 just a few days ago, we stopped a certain person from being cloned and potentially taken over the world. Japan had a massive obsession with that guy. But tonight, this is going to be probably the toughest one of them all. We're going to be trying to find Waldo. And it should be easy. It should just be like you crack open that book and bam, there he is on that page. But if anyone knows, the NES game's notorious for being not that great. So we'll get started in just a second here. I hope you're all having a nice evening. This is, I guess, the kind of game you play at night. Because it's too embarrassing to play during the day. Imagine if someone saw you playing Where's Waldo on NES. The world would be over. So you get 3 difficulties. I think we're probably going to try to beat it on medium. I can't imagine, Hard, I don't think we need to deal with, and then easy is probably too easy. So the whole point of Where's Waldo is he wants to go into space for some reason. So you have to help Waldo get into space. And if we beat this one fast enough, we'll actually look at the sequel as well, called The Great Waldo Search, and see how that one stacks up. Yeah, and another NES game we streamed recently as well was Golf. We did really well at that one, and then unfortunately, the next day after the stream, I was able to golf a game at par. But that was a lot of fun, People dismiss like the older sports games. They don't all stack up still. Like baseball, for example, NES baseball is not very good compared to like the 15 other baseball games that were released later on the NES. Strangely though, I don't think golf is on Nintendo Switch Online, meanwhile baseball is, so that's an odd decision. But okay, I don't think we'll, delay any longer, so here's the difficulty screen. Oh, there's even a practice mode at the very top. Like, I guess you could just try any of the levels maybe? Interesting, but okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, well instead of, counting down the clock, let's get to the next level, except Waldo moves really slowly. So, I don't know if that was like 700 seconds or 7 minutes, how exactly that counter works. But yeah, you have a time limit to get to the moon, and if you lose, it's all over. Like, look at that! Almost all the time, almost 100 units is gone. So how do you find Waldo? Like, you look at this. Which one of these is supposed to be Waldo? This is why I thought it'd be funny to stream, so that you can all play along and try and find him too. Like, what is this? Where is he? And if you press A and get it wrong, then you lose time, right? Like, where? Like, how do you... Oh, that has to be Waldo, right? No? Is there a pause button at least? No, there's no way to pause. Once you are on your trip to the moon, nothing can slow you down. Where is he? He could be any of these things. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. This is impossible. It's just impossible. How did they ever think this would work? Like, I feel like maybe once we find him the first time, we can, like, I doubt he'll be in the same space every time, but at least it will give us an idea of what to look for. Steve... Steve-O baby, welcome! Yeah, this game is ridiculous. I take it back. There's no way we're playing the sequel tonight. No, I hope we do, but like, look, I'm already almost out of time, and we haven't even found him for the first time. But I feel like once we know what he kind of looks like... And I did read the instruction manual too. I'm actually going to crack that open right now. And it gives an example. It's like, he can disguise himself as other people. Well, then you're not looking for Waldo. You can't just like make him wear different stuff and then say find him. Waldo has to wear his striped sweater. Okay. So it shows like 4 examples of what he can look like. Basically, he has like he has blue pants, which is kind of a big thing. Like, not this guy. Because that guy kind of looks like that guy. This? No. There's a guy wearing like a exclamation mark sandwich board. What the? Oh no, the time right now. I was like, that was him. We did not beat the first level. Maybe I was saying it kind of tongue-in-cheek that this is going to be more difficult than Ghosts and Goblins and Ghostbusters, but we'll see. I have beat Funhouse, Steve. I have nightmares still of Funhouse. It is 12 worlds of hell. Thankfully, I found a warp zone or 2 along the way, but it's not fun. There is nothing fun about Funhouse. The later worlds are just all ice. It's like, or goo or whatever they call it. It's like, imagine playing any video game and every level is an ice level. It's horrible. It's funny because it's one of those games where when you start playing it, you're having a little bit of fun in the first few worlds, and then it's just like, I don't know what happened, but the difficulty goes off the rails. Well, but this is not Funhouse. Let's hope Where's Waldo's a little bit better than Funhouse. Maybe it won't be, though. So based on those pictures, like, how are you supposed to know? Here's that exclamation mark guy again. And like, everyone's wearing a striped shirt. They're all just that much of a jerk to impede your ability to find Waldo. Like, I feel like once we find him once, it will help us get an idea of just what the heck we're doing. The trick is finding them once, even. It's amazing. Like, how can it be that ridiculous? What's this? No. What if he's like off screen? You can't see him because he's cut off to the right. That would be really bad. But yeah, Where's Waldo? I feel like he's not as relevant as he used to be. Back when I was a kid, the books were all over the place. There were also like those I Spy books, which were a lot of fun. But now I don't think, there's like an app for that. So there's no reason to ever play or read Where's Waldo again. This is insane. This is insane. Like, where? Where? Like, I just want to find him once. I just want to know what it expects. So even if it takes the mash the A button method to do it, I just want to know, like, what it looks like when you find him. I can't believe he takes that long to walk between levels and that time actually counts down while he's doing that. Who thought that was a good idea? I also noticed that it looks like you lose varying amounts of time. Like each time you press A. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I forgot how bad this was. I take it all back. I take it all back. You know what? I think we're gonna do easy next time just to get a feel for it. Because obviously, this is a game that takes some warm-up. Okay. So you get 1,000 seconds when you do easy mode. But he still takes like 4 years to walk to the train station. And I think that when you do easy, it's only like one screen large. So you tell me, One of these people looks like that. Hey, that's Waldo. That is him right there. Why is it so easy on easy mode? Like, first try on easy. But there was no one that looked like that in the other picture. There's no way. Like, let's see. Still just one screen. Okay. Okay, but it says that he may look different in other locations, so that doesn't help. That doesn't help us at all. Like, you can't just expect that some random person is going to be Waldo. You can't. You can't make a game and just be like, okay, well, any of these people could be Waldo. Because he looks different now. Okay, so like, I guess those are like people making fire. Like, you tell me, do you see someone with a striped shirt? Like that? No? I was sure that was going to be him sitting there. That? There's no reason that looks any different than anyone else. Diego, yeah, this is one that we kept for the evening here. Oh. Because it's too embarrassing to play during the day. You can't let anyone know you're playing this awful game. It's just so bad. And if we beat this one fast enough, we'll try out the sequel. We'll try out the sequel after, which is hopefully a little better. Why? Like, wow. I cannot believe that the clock still counts down while he's walking like that, but okay. You tell... That has to be him. Whoa! Whoa! Mind blown. And like, it's not even that much easier. It's just, I guess it cuts down on the room a little bit. But okay, this lets us know what we're expecting. But okay, now this has nothing to do with Waldo, so... Okay, okay. We're doing it. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. This is Where's Waldo? Can't you see him? Okay, you tell me which of these guys looks like Waldo. All of them are Waldo. No, like, any of these people could be Waldo. Is that him? No? Okay, and you don't want to get it wrong. No. Because you gotta look at, like, that and that are the same. Waldo's gonna be a guy who looks like nobody else. Like, could one of these guys be Waldo? Like, I don't want to just waste A-presses. You know, this is a Super Mario 64 A-press challenge. Oh, that's him. Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Okay. Where is he going? You go to that launch pad there. So we gotta stop these on Waldo for some reason? It's not Waldo? Who is this guy? Does it start them all again? Like, now you just have to randomly do a slot machine? Seriously? No! Like, do you have to get all three at once? Yeah. This middle one's really fast. I keep getting the same guy. I'm trying to time it, but it always ends up being him. Okay. Is it going a little slower now? Hopefully. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah! Is that it? Did we beat the game? Great game idea, bad console. Now yeah, we could do Waldo 4K now. That's the thing, Waldo's just been replaced by like smartphone games and such. Look at that. What we're all here for. So is that it? Can I move? No. There you go. So at the very least, we beat easy mode. I had just intended for easy mode to be like, okay, let's get a feel for it. But my first attempt on easy, and there you go. But yeah, we're gonna try normal now at the very least. But I can't imagine the ending's probably any different. So yeah, at the very least we did it. We beat easy mode. All right, and then it takes you back to the title screen. So that was a good warm-up. Based on the time I had left, I think I actually... Oh, so it is seconds. Oh, so that's why sometimes it looks like the clock is dropping. They could have put a colon there. 6 colon whatever the seconds are, but okay. Now I understand why sometimes it looks like the clock just drops. Because there's no, Alright, now that we understand what we're looking for, will this be easier? Will it be easier? Maybe. Maybe not. Ugh. Why was it so easy on you? Oh, there. Okay, you know what? Skoda! Yo, how are ya? Those are a bunch of pixels. Okay, Waldo, where are you? Come out. Oh, that's right. It scrolls now. As we're doing medium, medium mode. Whoops. Can't forget that it scrolls. I still don't see him. Like, ugh. He could be any of these people. But again, you look for someone who doesn't look like anyone else. That's kind of the key. So if you see someone who's like duplicated somewhere, you know it's not Waldo. There's a guy with like a flame or something. I don't see him anywhere else. Doesn't look like Waldo though. Is that... No. Alright, we're probably gonna... it probably isn't gonna be the winning run. Waldo, where are you, man? Feels like it's been 80 and Fortnite since you played. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of NES games. I hope everyone's been enjoying them. NES games are just so fun. Even the dumb ones are fun because they're so dumb. Where is he? Where is Waldo? I don't see him on this one. I really don't. I forget what I clicked on last time that ended up being Waldo's. I don't think it looked like him last time either. This is... Oh! No! I thought... It looks like a guy on a bench. I thought maybe that was Waldo. Some guy, like, crawling. No. I just need to remember, like, what Waldo even looked like on this map. Because I don't see anyone that looks like Waldo. Darn, man. I can't believe this. Oh! No! I was sure. It looked like that guy's shirt was like slightly striped. So, I think in Europe, Waldo is called Wally for some reason. I have no... Like, why would you make that change? I mean, maybe it was like already copyright or something. Can Waldo be one of these, like... You know, does he have to have a striped shirt? You would think so. I'm just clicking anyone who doesn't look like they have a duplicate. Nope. Waldo on 8-bit. It does not work. Just imagine Waldo on Tiger Electronics. It could be worse. Yeah, if it was on Nintendo Switch Online, at least it would be a little easier to see, right? So, for everyone just tuning in, we accidentally beat easy mode already. I went to easy mode saying, alright, let's just see how the game feels, and we beat easy mode. So if you want to see that, go back a couple minutes in the stream. But now we're seeing if we can do hard, medium mode. And the difficult thing about that makes it more difficult on medium mode is that the screen is twice as wide, so it has to scroll. And you get less time. Alright, let's do it. So, I've been doing okay on this map, it seems. That kind of looks like a Waldo guy, but not really. No, Waldo has blue pants. Who has blue pants? Like, that's not Waldo. It looks like it could be Waldo, but it's not. I've clicked on that guy like 40 times. Is that him? No. Oh! Like, oh my goodness. You think this is on your worst games list? I seem to play a lot of games on that list. Now you tell me, like, no. I just need to know what he looks like on this map. And then maybe we can start getting it more consistently. Do you see, like, who's, like, that's not Waldo. Like, that guy's, like, bald, yeah. I guess the thing, too, Waldo has a hat, right? Can you find someone who has, like, a hat? Because I think he had a hat in that last photo. The instruction manual is nice, as it says, this is what Waldo looks like on the first map. And it gives you, like, a few different variations, so he doesn't always look the same on each map. But he does have his hat on. So I think him having the hat is like a key giveaway. Like, you have to look for a guy with a hat. Who has a hat? Who? Which of these guys has a hat on? Like, I think I clicked this guy. It looks like he has a hat, but it's not Waldo. Oh! No. No, it's not Waldo. He doesn't have a hat. It's funny because when I beat it on easy, like, it wasn't the big deal. Can you soft reset this game? No. What we might do is do easy mode one more time. I just need to know. I need to know what he looked like when we found him. Wow. Next to the trees below the tent. Oh. Sorry, I didn't see your message in time. Like, let's just see what he looked like. On easy mode, what did he look like? Yeah, let me get the chat closer here. If anyone has any ideas on where he might be, feel free to shout him out. I'm happy to check. Of course, there's gonna be a slight delay. So this one's like look how easy. The train station's easy at this point. Is that? Like, how was that so simple? He was just like standing holding a stick or something. I guess we're doing easy mode again. Is this, like, don't you go here? Oh, you press A. Well, obviously you have to press A on top of it. So when was the last time any of you read a Where's Waldo book? Assuming you've ever read one. Easy mode, man, is just like, it's so easy. But why is medium so much more difficult? Just because it's you know, twice the size. Not even including like the time part to it. Okay, Waldo, you can stop walking anytime now. And I guess just being able to see everything at once and knowing he's here somewhere makes a huge difference. Like, this one shouldn't be hard. Your brother had Where's Waldo books. Yeah, like, they used to be everywhere. Oh, he's sticking out of the manhole. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie about that one. And then you get this weird subway thing, which I think I got really lucky on last time. It was just set up perfectly to get what you wanted. I was going to go that way. Is he going to come on top of me now? No, okay. So we can go... Because, yeah, apparently if that guy lands on you, you just lose, like, a bunch of time. Because if there's one thing in this game you need, it's to lose more time. Now, how do you get to the end? Like, I had no trouble with this last time. It was the easiest part of the game, pretty much. Now it's like, where am I even going? There's no pause button, of course. Let's work our way backwards. That usually works. So from there... Oh, you can turn it when you're on it. I forgot. This is like the one time in the whole game, I think, where the B button does anything. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, God, I'm going to go off the map. Okay, but you can go back. Wait, no, I'm going to go off the map again. Okay, but now that I know you can turn it, it helps a little bit. So now if I could be up there. Darn it, but how do you... this shouldn't be that difficult. Personally, I love trains, like subways and anything like that. They're always fun to ride. And then, does that count? That doesn't count? I mean, I was touching the arrow. So where am I going exactly then? Okay, I'm trying to... Oh God, and then he's just sapping all my time. I'm so confused how I get that angle then. Just double check Trello. Wow, I haven't heard Trello in a long time. I didn't know people still use Trello. Cool. I don't see it. I don't see how this turns. You thought I was a bullet? That was the last stream we did. That was Golgo 13. Or maybe, Waldo's also trying to snipe someone. I don't know. It was so easy the last time we did it. Okay, but anyway, so that's, we don't need to beat easy mode again. We already did that. Let's use the knowledge we've gained and try medium again. I don't know what it wanted at the end there. Like, that's a tough puzzle, especially when you're under the time constraint. Christian, good evening. Hope you're doing well. This is Where's Waldo. It doesn't probably need much explanation, but we're playing it for some reason. So yeah, medium mode means now we have to deal with like 2 whole screens of this garbage. Oh, oh. All right. Stellar Steel. Oh, I'm thinking of something else then. Okay, no, that Trello. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. In Stellar Steel, I saw your epic comment on my Pokemon box video. I was just like a minute from going live, so I read it and really appreciate that. I'm really happy that people are liking that video. And I'll definitely reply to your comment properly in the near future. But alright. We found him on easy mode. He was like green. He was like red and green. But we did it. We did it. Playing the infamous Waldo, indeed. Is this 2 screens? Oh, where'd he go? Where'd that freaking guy go? Okay, so what you can do is you can gamble with this. And it took off a minute. It took off a minute of time instead of giving you a minute. Like, why? Why would you put a gambling element like that in Waldo? Just make it give me another minute, please. Oh, that's silly. That is so silly. But like, you have to take the chance because that minute is so important, right? Now watch. I'm going to probably be like a minute away from winning. Alright, where is he on the fairgrounds here? Never really had trouble with this one on easy mode. If only I'd got that extra minute. Hidden object games are awful on the 8-bit system. Agreed. It's like, you know, they're very... It's tough to see things. But honestly, I mean, this particular run is not going well. And I shouldn't, you know, be like, oh, that makes this game amazing. But... No, that guy is clearly wearing a striped shirt and it looks like he has a hat. Kinda looks like Waldo. Last time we did the city, he was under a manhole, which was kinda clever. Which means he can also just be like sticking out of something. It doesn't have to be his whole body. That's kinda scary to think. Does anyone see any open manholes anywhere? Oh, this one, oh, it could be one of these guys, maybe? No, he doesn't have a hat. There's no way. Maybe he's in a car. Does anyone see a guy in a car? Like, that would be really pushing it. I don't see anything in there. You skimmed the description and thought I accidentally left the Ghostbusters description. Let me know if it doesn't make sense. I think the description should make sense. Oh, I think I did that guy already. Is it? It's just like my eyes went to it. It's like, ah, there he is. But no, it's not. Your eyes hurt, Diego. The 90s gaming guy. Hello. If you like 90s gaming, this game was released in like 1990, 1991. So... This is what we're here for. Like where? You tell me where you see Waldo. I don't see him. I don't see him in this one. We're down to 40 seconds now. We were doing so well too. And it all went to waste. Nope. Nope. You still don't understand this game. So there is like a tiny 8 pixel by 8 pixel sprite somewhere on the screen that is supposed to be Waldo. And it is your job to find that 8 by 8 pixel sprite. Or it's probably not really a sprite. It's probably more like a tile. You know, just a static tile. That'd be a lot of sprites. So yeah, just the tile that you have to find. And then you have to beat all the levels within the time limit. And we've already done it on easy mode. Miraculously enough, we've already beaten the game on easy mode tonight by complete freak accident. So now we're upping our game and going to normal mode here to see if we can do this. Which we'll probably try for a little bit longer. And then we'll try out the next Waldo game The Great Waldo Search, which I think is not as bad as this one. But okay, you tell me if you see Waldo anywhere. Like, this guy always looks like Waldo, but it's not. Usually the train station here is not too difficult, but for whatever reason this time I'm not seeing him. Do I think I'll be able to do hard mode? I don't think I'll ever be able to do hard mode, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think beating the game means you have to beat it on hard mode, just getting to the end. I think we can call it a day, but in this case I still want to try normal. Because, yeah, this is one of those games. I don't know. Like, what is it asking for me here? Where is Waldo? Ah. Oh. That's ridiculous. He's right there, Andrew. There's so many NES games that you don't know, Stellar Steel. Yeah, I'm always happy to introduce new NES games, and I've been doing a mix of more well-known ones lately, along with some obscure ones. Golgo 13 was great, and that's a game that you're probably not going to hear of from too many other people. So I was really happy to be able to stream that one. Okay, great. We're back to this level again. That's right. He doesn't even have to be like... He can be like a grayed out color, too. Like, there's a guy wearing Waldo colors, but I'm sure that's not Waldo. Guy kind of looks like it could be Waldo. No, it's not, though. There's another one of that guy. This game really challenges your observational skills. And also guessing skills. There's a lot of luck involved here. You also didn't know this game existed. Well, I am very sorry to have introduced it to all of you. No one's life is made better by knowing that NES Waldo exists. Not one person's. Oh! No, I was sure it was going to be him with like his walking stick. Waldo was green in this map. Yeah, he was like the brown and green color last time. Which doesn't make him very easy to point out. I'm just looking for like someone with stripes. I don't even see that. Nope. It'd be nice if you didn't find him, it showed him to you. Like, there is just the brown and green ring color of this guy. That's not Waldo. There's no way that this guy's Waldo. No. Like, here's a guy sitting who looks a little bit like Waldo, but again, he has to have his hat. That? How was that Waldo? How? He looked just as generic as any of the other guys did. So can I just mash the A button here? Oh, there you go. So that was a strategy that worked. And then I gambled with the hourglass again and it took me right down to 0 time. That's ridiculous. If you're going to have a mechanic that gives the player more time, don't make it random. Just give them a little bit more time. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so we'll try this a few more times. Christian was asking about hard mode just for fun. We're doing it. 5 minutes to get to the moon. 4 of which are taken up by Waldo walking from one level to the next. Like, I'm not convinced that this game's actually possible on anything other than easy mode, because if you made this game and you were testing it, you would probably play on easy mode. It's much like, so is it like 3 screens wide now? It's not that much wider, I don't think. A little bit. But it's like when you make a ROM hack or your own game, and you test the levels, and like you... Oh! Yeah! There he was. You know, you know your own levels that you've made, so... It's like, you know, your experience with them is going to be different than someone who plays them for the first time. There are so many Mario World ROM hacks in particular out there where, you know, you'll give your level a 400-second time limit. Is that him? This is hard mode, don't forget. And like someone else will play your level and they'll be like, Andrew, the time limit's ridiculously low. You gotta raise that. And it's like, well, for me, I was able to beat it in like 200 seconds. Should I take the time chance? It always takes your time away. Always. Always. Like, the manual says there's a chance it will increase it by a minute, but it always takes away a minute. I was doing so well, too, until I just did that. Yeah, it kind of looks like it could be Waldo, but... Oh, well, I appreciate that. You know, my streams are good to relax to. It's a good thing to hear, considering how late I always stream. Well, not always. I did do a recent midday stream on the weekend, which was very out of the ordinary, but I'm happy people enjoyed that one. Now, you tell me where you see Waldo, because I'm out of ideas on this one. Oh, he could even be in like a car on this ride. I wonder if there's just like a few set places he can be. And if you memorized all of those places, you can probably zoom through this game in like 2 minutes, right? It was him! It was him from the beginning! I could have had that one in like 3 seconds! Dang it! Dang it! I mean, no, you were just saying my streams are relaxing. I'm more worked up over Waldo than I was over Ghostbusters. No. Oh, darn it though! Oh, that hurts. That hurts to have been like right there the whole time. And I kept looking at that guy in the corner. I'm like, that's probably him. That could be him. My goodness. But that's the problem. If you press A on a guy who's not Waldo, you lose 20 seconds. So that's to, you know, disincentivize you from just mashing the A button everywhere. But it also means that, like, you're not going to take chances. And you need to take chances because none of these people really look like Waldo. You have to use your imagination real hard. Oh! He's taken away to jail? No, it's a robber wearing stripes like Waldo, except Waldo, as far as we know, is not a criminal. You have a very different definition of relaxing compared to everyone else. I mean, darn, I went to hard mode again. But you know what? I think we've actually made more progress in hard mode than we had in easy mode. So, no, let's try hard mode one more time. Why not? Why not? Lots of time to try all the different modes. And if all else fails, we throw it like a frisbee and I sell the wreckage on eBay. Probably not. But okay. Oh! Nice try for hard mode. Thank you, Diego. Like, I don't understand why I'm doing better on hard mode than medium mode. I think I'm just getting into the groove. And, you know, it's like any NES game. You can't pick it up and expect to have, like, a world... Like, that's not Waldo, right? It looks like he has a stripe. Like, oh, I hate this because there's some people that look like they could be Waldo. And I'm wasting time. No. No, it'd be more obvious, I guess. Again, you have to do the system where you compare it to other people. And if there's someone who looks exactly the same, then it's not Waldo. But yeah, like any NES game, you're not going to beat the first time you try. You might not even beat it the 10th time. You might not even beat it the 100th time that you try it. And, you know, this game kind of follows that same philosophy, despite the fact it's not a platformer, it's not an RPG. You know, it's a very different genre, but it still follows that same NES philosophy of you gotta try more than once, and if you expect to just beat it on your first try, then it's not happening. Except for that time we did easy mode and accidentally beat it on the first try. I guess that did happen. This one's weird. This one's a weird one. You don't know how I can tell what Waldo looks like in this game? It takes a trained eye to be able to pick out his presence from everyone else. But this is one of the hardest levels. But the good thing is that it appears earlier on. So it's better than getting to like the end of the game and then getting toasted by it. At least if you get toasted, you get toasted early. But this one is just... I'm always bad at this one. I think I did this guy already. No. You were so thrown off that I did the stream in the middle of the day. Yeah, what happened was I had played some Golgo 13 the night before, and I thought I had made it to what was close to the end of the game, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stream it the next day. And there was part of me that was like, I'll stream it at night like I usually do, but I just really wanted to play during the day. So it ended up being a daytime stream, and everyone seemed to have fun with that too. So it turned out to be a good stream all around. And people are still viewing that stream. It's very curious that, typically I'll do a stream, and people might check it out like the next day or so, and then nobody watches it ever again because, it makes sense. That's how live streams are. But the Golgo stream has been getting like consistent views for the last few days, and I'm not sure what people are finding particularly fascinating about that one. I mean, it was a great game, but I'm surprised that people are still checking it out all these days later. All right, Waldo, is that you? That's you. And then, yeah, the Pokemon box video came out today. Thank you for everyone who's checked that one out. It was a lot of fun to make. And I was really happy with how that one turned out. So I appreciate, all of you checking it out. Okay. Let's see. Is this him? No. Like, how accurate do you have to be with the cursor? Can it just be, like, touching him a little? Or does it really have to be, like, all over him? I'm scared to waste a try, to find out. One cool thing I did with the Golgo stream was I timestamped it. I'm wondering if that's why people are still watching it. It's getting recommended. Because by timestamping it, like one of the chapters is called The Godfather. So anyone who's looking up like scenes from The Godfather is now going to be finding my Golgo 13 stream. So maybe that's why it's so successful. Always timestamp your live streams is the lesson here. No. This one is just ridiculous. I just cannot do this one. This one blows my mind. Like, I just can't see him on this one. I can't. What if he could be like off the screen a little bit? Because your cursor goes to the right a little more than you can actually see. It would be hilarious if he could appear off screen. It reminds me of the time it was like grade 2 and our teacher gave us a word search to do for homework. Like at that point, just why are you even giving us homework? Why are you wasting our time with a freaking word search? But what happened was part of the page got cut off in the photocopier. So there were like 3 words that you couldn't actually find because they were, the letters were cut off. And I was scared to death. Oh my God, I'm going to get scolded for not finishing the word search tomorrow. And then, the next day she's like, oh, I guess I cut off the words with the photocopier. It's like, you're allowed to make mistakes, but if I make a mistake, I'm being expelled all day long. And that's the story of Waldo somehow. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Like, this is... Oh, like, that. It's not Waldo. 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 Ugh. Pain. Yes, Diego. Pain. I can't believe that we do better on hard mode than medium mode. Maybe they got the modes switched by accident. Hard is medium, medium is hard. Do I have time for a drink? This takes so long. Yes. And the fact that the clock still counts down while he's walking around, that always gets me. Okay. 1 down. You go, Waldo. Walk extremely slowly into that forest. What does any of this have to do with a forest? Looks more like caveman days, but I'll take your word for it. Like, is that Waldo? Is that him? Last time I debated... Oh my God, okay. Like, it was green. Why is Waldo green? He's not supposed to be green. That's like the bootleg Waldo you'd find at the flea market. I just mash A on this one because it doesn't, penalize you at all. Oh, there you go. Okay, and every time I've done that dumb hourglass thing, it just takes away 100 seconds, so, or like, a minute. You're tempted to look up a walkthrough video, but it would never work if it's always different. Again, there's probably, set locations for Waldo. But otherwise, I don't know how helpful a walkthrough would really be for this game. Okay, but come on. We're on a roll now. Let's figure this one out. What did he look like in this level again? Shoot. Like, okay. The fairground, we're done. Shrek Waldo, right? Oh, absolutely, yeah. You get the bad ending in Simon's Quest if you, like, win. Yeah, that's a whole thing I'll talk about later. That's not him, that's the criminal. Is he in one of the manholes? No. My eyes just keep going to that striped criminal guy. But okay, come on. We're so close. Again, I almost went for the criminal guy because he is wearing stripes. He's the only person I see right now wearing stripes. And like it even looks like he's wearing a hat. Like it's not Waldo, right? No. That was a waste of 20 seconds. Can he be in a car? But I cannot interpret people in these cars. If they actually look like Waldo or not. Shrek Waldo. Okay. There's a guy with a cane. Like, that could be Waldo. But it also could not be Waldo. Could be in a window somewhere. Could be in the fountain. There's a wheelbarrow guy. I feel like around here there's a lot of questionable characters. Man, we were doing really well until this level. Like, really well. And see, it's a matter of, like, once you get the idea of where Waldo can be on each map, like, okay, he can be in the manhole. Okay, he can be in the car. He can be in the fountain. I can see it getting easier. So it's just like any game, there's a learning curve, and... Oh, there's a guy waving here. Okay, it's not him. Vinny, welcome! It's not that Kane guy. Yeah, this Kane guy, I think you're referring to. I hope you're doing well, Vinny. You know, as well as you were before you walked into the Waldo Zone. No. Somehow worse than the Twilight Zone. I'm surprised there's no Twilight Zone NES game. Every other obscure series has an NES game. Gilligan's Island, Where's Waldo, Dick Tracy, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like, who makes an NES game based on that? Oh, it kind of looked like him, but I still call shenanigans on it. Okay, so this one, you gotta get the glasses. I guess it was maybe easy because it was easy mode. No, but then that other time we made it here, it was also easy mode. Oh my goodness. Okay, so... Oh, and then that guy jumps on you and takes all your time. So we made it halfway that time. The city kind of killed us. It was going well till then. Cool FX Pro YouTube Poop, welcome. Vinny, yeah, I've been doing well, thanks. Yeah, Waldo can be in many places. Just as this game can be put into the garbage when we're done with it. No, this is not the worst NES game I've ever played. But it's certainly not the best one either. Alright, we've done this. See, the more you do a level, the easier it gets, right? Because I'm recognizing now what... Because the instruction manual mentions that, like, this is how Waldo will look at the train station. And it shows you 4 different variations of how Waldo can look. So I'm guessing each level has 4 different ways he can look. So once you memorize those, it's like, this game's probably the easiest game on the NES. But the problem is, like, especially if he's a different color here, and I don't know how he's supposed to look, it's like, how do you find that? Like, I always forget what Waldo looks like on this level. Always. And then if he's the wrong color, it's just like, you're toast. Because you'll never know that's Waldo if you can't see his red and, white shirt. Oh! No, it looked like Waldo. And then as I was pressing the A button, I realized it was a guy who's elsewhere on the map. It's not the Kane guy. It's not that guy. Yeah, I do hope to get to the other Waldo game. If I don't beat this one within the next while, we'll move on. And I think the second game's supposed to be better. So, if you really hate this game, but you want to see that other one, stay tuned. I don't get it. I don't get this one at all. This one's just too weird. Yeah, the Where's Waldo books and like the I Spy books were great. Converting that into an NES game, not so great. Like, I don't get how I just always have trouble with this one. Like, no, not that guy. Okay. Okay. I should be taking a photo of each of these with my phone each time. Not because it will help you, like, remember where he is, but it can help you remember what he looks like, and that's kind of a big deal. I'm gonna do the hourglass this time and see what happens. If it gives us an extra minute, I won't complain. Okay. Hourglass, give me time. Yeah, it actually gave us time that time. Okay. Vinny, that was Waldo? You and me both have that feeling right now. Is the second on the NES? Yes, it is. There were actually 2 Waldo games for the NES. I don't think many people really talk about the second one, which came out about a year after this one. But it is on the NES too, don't you worry. I Spy on the DS. Now see, the DS is the kind of console where something like this should be, with the touchscreen and all that. And of course now apps. You could probably download 5 million apps right now that are like, find this thing. It's going to be really difficult. But the question is, which of those apps is not loaded with spyware? That's the tough part. Finding the one that's not. Like, that could be Waldo, but it's not. I didn't check the manholes first. Shoot. It's always the first thing I should check. Knowing that he can appear in them, but I don't see it anywhere. And see, that's just the thing about this map, is I don't know all the different ways Waldo can look yet. I forget what he ended up looking like last time. You just get so excited that you forget to, like, take a visual image of it. No. It's not that guy. Nope. Nah, this is another busted run probably because we wasted too much time. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. December 7th has the next wave of Mario Kart tracks. I do have the expansion pass, which means I get them for free, right? He's saying, do people want to have another Mario Kart stream? Is Mario Kart relevant again? I'll do a Mario Kart stream if people feel like Mario Kart. I'm also thinking this weekend of another Mario Party stream. Is that good? Or, you know, I know it's Thanksgiving for the US. How does a Friday night Mario Party stream sound? Yay or nay? In terms of your schedule. I just don't see it. I don't get it. Wow. Woo! Alright, we'll try a few more times. Yeah, for another Mario Party, Mario Kart stream? I think that can be arranged. When are people's, like, preferred times for streaming? You know, like, no guarantee I'll always be able to meet those times, but, you know, obviously, I'm sure after midnight's not the most ideal for a lot of people. But, like, for example, when I do the Mario Party stream, like, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, has that been good for people? Or how would people change that? I'm always happy for input. Okay, where was Waldo for this one? Okay. It's 1:40 in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's 1:40 here as well. I'm not gonna risk it. We have time. The speed run of this game takes 2 minutes. Well, is that like a tool-assisted speed run? Or I'm guessing if you just tried for long enough, you probably even like a human could get it down really quick. This game is all RNG pretty much. Okay, look at that. I'm not bragging, but you know, so far we spent you know, not that much time on those first few levels there. And now this is where it all goes downhill in the city. Hey, check the manholes. Check the manholes. Darn it. That one time he was in the manhole, it was so nice. Is it so easy to just, like, notice him there? Darn it, darn it, darn it. Come on, don't wreck this run. This run has been so good. It's been so good. There's criminal guy. Like, you tell me. Like, none of these people look like Waldo. I'm gonna be really ticked if one of them ends up being Waldo. Like, that guy has a striped shirt, but I'm sure that's not Waldo. That's not him. No. There's no way. And there's no pause button on this game, so I can't even, like, get a good second to look over at your comments. I just can't... you know, this run is too good to let it be killed like this. When was the last time we played Mario Kart? Probably, like, a year ago. So I would love to do that again, especially Christian, since you played a big part in, you know, helping me get that game. So thank you. Don't worry, I'll never forget that. But okay, let's see. Where's Waldo? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ah, my run. My run. It was so good. It was so good. No. 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 I bet you thought that Waldo couldn't make a man cry. Well, you were wrong. I'm gonna cry. Ugh. This is just dumb. This is just so dumb. This was like the best run. This was the run. Riding bike? Like, which bike? Which bike, right? Like one of these bikes? There's no way either of those are Waldo. No way. And that guy's the same as the other one. I just don't see it. Oh! No. Ugh. Nope. Wow. Like, we had like a 5-minute buffer, I think, almost. And it all went down the drain. All of it. Yeah, absolutely, Christian. We're going to be doing Mario Party 1 as well. And I think that's probably this weekend we'll do Mario Party 1. And then Azul was saying... Yeah, you like Mario Party 1 Friday? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards that. And then when the new expansion pass comes out for Mario Kart, maybe we'll do like a big Mario Kart stream and try out all the new tracks that have come out. So, you know, I remember, you know, everyone was against the Nintendo Switch expansion pass when it was first announced. Honestly, I like the ability to just easily play retro games online with people. And then the bonus of getting like the Mario Kart tracks for free, it's like, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. Is that him? I don't think that's him. Yeah, that last run was too good to lose, man. That was awful. I don't get the city. I really don't. No, it's not him. Nah, we can't mess up on the easy levels now. There he is. Yeah, of course, the concept's good, but yeah, the price is questionable. And it's like, what happens if they ever release GameCube games someday, right? Is that like an additional tier you have to buy? The expansion pass? A lot of questions that we don't have answers to at the moment, but I understand. Everyone thought like, oh wow, you know, Nintendo's online's always been free, but it's okay if they start to charge just a little bit for it, you know? It was like half the price you'd pay for Xbox Online, or PlayStation's another one where their online was free for the PS3, and I always appreciated that. But we all figured, okay, we can pay like $20 a year or whatever for Switch Online. But then they did this expansion thing and hooked us all in for more money. Alexander, good evening. Hope you're doing well. You've joined just in time. This is it. This is the winning run. You are, you're here just in time. I wish I could say that, but we'll see, right? I mean, hey, I'm not, 4 minutes, into the city. Anything could happen. If he's in one of the manholes, we win. Like, that's it. It's just so easy to spot him poking out of a manhole. But we're never that lucky. We're not going to get that lucky. Okay, you tell me where Waldo is. That guy! There he is! There he is! Okay, subway time. This can either be really good or it can really suck. The dolphin pass. I like that, Christian. That's a good one. This is so stupid. Like... No! Ah! 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 You're looking at this stupid map trying to figure out where you're supposed to go, and then it's just like... That cave level's or that subway level's awful. Like, you think looking for this little tiny pixelated Waldo is bad. That subway level's worse. That is the worst part of the game. This game has no mercy. Like, I had 4 minutes or so left, right? How fast did that guy drain the time? I'm looking at the puzzle, trying to figure out where I need to go, and then suddenly all I hear is the game over music. And it's like, what happened? What even just happened? You're in a family... Yeah, the family plan is obviously the way to go. I'm not, I didn't go through the time to try and work it all out with friends like a smart person would to, save money on that. But yeah, if you can do the family plan, then that's a great way to save money on it and doesn't seem as expensive. But okay. Oh my goodness. I think we're starting to figure the game out. And it's like Ghostbusters. We weren't beating that game in the first half an hour we played it, but we gradually started getting better at it. And this game's no different. It's no different. As long as you don't, freak out. Is that him? Yeah, it is too. See, like, it takes time to learn retro games. Especially NES games. Now this is just dumb. It's like there's nothing you can... Oh, there he is. Okay. And there we go. Why can't he always run that fast? Yeah, even the Genesis Online has some games which are fun for multiplayer. Alright, this one can be tricky. But it can be easy too. Oh, there he is. No! Oh, shoot. No, that's the guy that looks like Waldo. Wears a striped shirt just to be a jerk about it. Got all my hopes up for nothing. Oh, there he is. Like there is no reason that first guy I clicked on was not Waldo, and that the guy I clicked on was. It's just starting to memorize the sprite that the game considers Waldo, and that's not good game design. When it requires you to just have to, do that. No, that's not Waldo, but it looks like him. But the game doesn't consider it Waldo, so it doesn't count. Alright, city. Show me the Waldo. Show me the Waldo. And again, I always get so excited when I find Waldo that I forget to take like a really good visual image of how exactly he looked the last time, which would be really smart to do. Ugh. Another run down the dumps. Because of this stupid city. I don't like. I feel like this is the piece that will break open the whole game. Once we can consistently figure out where Waldo's hiding on this map, I think we're good. Like, that's not Waldo, is it? No. But it is time down the drain. The second thing I wanted for Christmas. I just don't see it. I just don't see this one, man. Is that him? Is that like a green Waldo in a car? Oh! That was not Waldo! That was not Waldo! That was like copyright infringement Waldo, but it wasn't Waldo. You can't convince me that that was Waldo. Okay, so the glasses are really easy to get to on this one. So I'll take that. And then that guy doesn't even have a pattern for where he moves. He just kind of moves to a random spot. So if you happen to be on that spot, it's like, well, you're screwed. Enjoy. Okay, so we've got Waldo now. And again, I wish there was a pause button so I could actually have a minute to figure out what I'm even looking at here. And then he just teleports to where you are. Like, it's not like a real video game where it's okay, I see he's coming at me, I can avoid him. No, it's just, you're dead, because I guess the trick is to always be moving. So even if you're like, you're figuring out the puzzle in your mind, just keep on the move somehow. It was bootleg Waldo, right, Diego? Like, oh my goodness. But okay, now we know in the city to look for green Waldo. Apparently Waldo has just lost his glasses and you have to find them before you can beat that level. Very intuitive game design, I should say. The story is just keeping me at the edge of my seat at all times. Also, for those who didn't see our miraculous easy mode win earlier, the point of this game is to get Waldo to a rocket to the moon before it launches, which is the reason for the time limit. I'm not sure why Waldo wants to go to the moon so bad, but, everyone wants to do something, I guess. Alright, so this is our favorite level here, where every time, kind of forget what Waldo looks like. That guy looks just like Waldo, but I don't think it's him. Like, that's not Waldo. That one's not him. I know it's a fake out. It is. I'm gonna click it anyway. Okay, it's not it. I don't think Waldo has ever not been green on this level. So just ignore everybody else and look only at the green people, I think is the trick for this level. It's not helping right now, at the very least. Oh, goodness. Goodness. No. Nope. Waldo wants to be alone on the moon. Yeah, if you want quiet, I guess that's where it's, that's where you should go for it. Like, I was getting better at this one, and now we're going backwards on that. Oh, there he is. Oh, he wasn't green that time. The one time he wasn't green. Do I want to go to the moon? I find space fascinating, but I question... You know, I guess people always say, no, we need to explore space so that we can all move to Mars when we inevitably destroy the Earth. But it's like, is that really ever gonna happen? Anytime? Like I don't know. I feel like focus on what we got here, and I question the practicality of space travel and exploration, but I do find it fascinating. Like, can anybody name one thing that they've invented by being in the International Space Station? I'm just curious. Because you don't hear like, you know, anti-gravity space station people just invented the cure for all this stuff. It's like, I don't know. What are they doing up there? Maybe I just need to look into it more. Maybe I'm just uninformed. And I'm not dissing it. I'm just like, you know, wondering what's going on. Because you hear a lot about astronauts, but I don't know if I hear all so much about what they do. Well, the sun won't be here forever. That's true. Nah, this run's kinda toast, huh? But can we still find Waldo anyway? You have to knock on Pluto's front door. Sorry that we don't consider you a planet anymore. Isn't that weird that they would consider it a planet for so long? And then they're just like, nope, no more planet for you. And yet, anytime you play an NES game where you explore the planets, Pluto is always in it. And I just get a good laugh. It's like, if only you knew, you wouldn't be a planet anymore a few years from now. All right, well, that was a bust. We were getting our runs were getting better. That one was just bad. Not sure where Waldo was hiding there. Obviously, dissing space travel made the game angry. So no more. I love space. Let's go now. Like the people who pay like what is it like millions of dollars to go into a rocket and go into space for like 30 seconds and come back down. It's like you must have a lot of money to do that. Where's Waldo? So what time is it? Wow, it's already 2. So we'll try this game a few more times, and then if not, we'll move on to the other one and see how that goes. Yeah, we're getting worse at this one rather than better. I had this game all figured out. And now it's just like, this game ain't happening no more. I don't get it. Usually I get this one in like a couple seconds. He's just hiding really well today. Alexander, you could never go to space. Yeah, I mean, it's freaky, right? There are, you know, reasons I can imagine someone wouldn't want to go. If someone said, Andrew, here is a free opportunity to go to space for like a day. If it ever gets to the point in the world where, you know, you can go for a day and it's like free, you know, I'm not paying like $1 billion to do it. I would take the opportunity, but I would never, you know, pay ridiculous amounts or something for it. Like it sounds like what's going to happen in the future. Okay, this is... Let's try... Let's just burn this one. This one ain't working. People on the space station love doing TikToks. Like, somehow I'm not surprised that that would be the thing that occupies the most time of people on the space station. Like, yeah, I think the space station's cool and, you know, anti-gravity's neat and all that, but again, I'm sure if I Google it, there's probably an article on it that I just have not read. But I'm very curious, you know, what they're doing up there and how it, you know, affects us on Earth. They have toilets that go counterclockwise. Everyone, to space! I must see this. No, that isn't. I thought that was Australia. Are you telling me that Australia is in space? Christian, are you lying to me? But alright. Last time I was looking for green Waldo and he wasn't green, so I guess there goes that theory. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to go cross-eyed, I think, from looking at this so hard. At least we got that easy win. If nothing else, we got that to brag about. I would have liked to get a normal win, but yeah, oh, this is actually starting to strain my eyes a little bit. Looking at these little tiny sprites. And imagine, like, I'm looking at this on a not too poorly sized TV, like a 20-something inch, you know, CRT TV. And you're probably looking at this on an HD screen. Imagine if you had like a little tiny TV back in the day like you used to have. You would never find anything. Yeah, okay, this is starting to hurt. So maybe a couple more tries and then I think we're done with this one. This is not a game you can play too much in one day. Your favorite is that the Americans design a toilet that flushes the correct way. See, I'm not like just... I want my toilet to be available for the practical use it needs to be ready for, and that's it. In Japan, their toilets have like 20 buttons on them. It will heat the seat. It will, you know, shoot water. It will play music. It will play a water running sound so that no one from the other side of the door will know, oh my gosh, did they pee in? Is that the water sound from the toilet? And you don't have to be embarrassed because people know that your bodily functions are operating properly. In Japan, it's like, if that's the thing that you're worried about, then, you know, I envy you. Alright, this is getting silly. This is getting silly. Alright, one more shot. We'll do this one more time. And then I think I'm going to have to, like, you know, close my eyes for 5 minutes or something. I think that's part of the problem, too. I'm just, like, staring at the screen. And I'm not particularly close. I'm probably close to the, you know, 6 feet away they always used to recommend. So at least I got that going for me. It's freaky. The longer I play this, I think the blurrier my vision is getting. And I'm not seeing Waldo as easily as I used to anymore. That's scary. Yeah, you can't play this game for more than like an hour or so without your eyes just wanting to jump from their sockets. Like, oh, I used to... Oh, there, I see him. But, oh, and then... So that's what this moment between levels is for. I'm closing my eyes right now. Giving them like a 2-second rest. Oh, time to wake up. Okay. Oh. What if your bodily functions aren't working? Well then, you need the Japanese toilet to make people think that they are. Otherwise, they're going to start asking questions. Okay. Do we do the clock? Nah. We're just gonna get killed by that thing in the subway anyway. Has anyone else noticed that YouTubers try not to say the word kill anymore? You know, they like, that enemy passed away or something like that. It's like, really? Is that the point we've come to in society? You can't even, talk about a Goomba being destroyed in a murderous way. Is that Waldo? I've done this before, right? That's not Waldo. There goes my 20 seconds. It will never come back. Oh, there he is. Yeah! Call Doctor Strange. But yeah, I know there's one YouTuber who does GoldenEye N64 videos, and he won't say, like, kill the guy. He'll be like, pass him away. And it's like, oh, that's so cheesy. That is so cheesy. But I'm assuming it's for like a, a monetization sort of thing, but ugh. And I'm about to sneeze, which is exactly what everyone wants to hear. There you go. That was my Waldo sneeze. For good luck. No. Oh yeah, he can be in a green car. That's right. We gotta look for the green car now. Since apparently Waldo can be in a green car. I don't see any green. They're all red though. Can he be in one of these guys? Like, how would you know? How would you know if any of those guys were Waldo? Again, this is a good run that the city kills again. He's not in the manhole, right? That Waldo? No. You never kill Bowser, you only defeat him. Right. That's true. But then in GoldenEye, it's like, obviously, it's a little more violent. That's why it's rated teen and not E for everyone. Alright, do you see Waldo? I don't. I really don't. So probably one more try after this, and then we'll move on to the Great Waldo Search. We'll see just how great it really is. Insane. Just insane. Might as well get one more try out of it. But who? Like, oh! He was in the manhole the whole time! The easiest thing! And I didn't see it! Oh, shoot. Oh, that's frustrating. He was finally in the manhole again, which I look for every time. Only put 10... Yeah, exactly, Christian. Exactly. Exactly, right? Oh, he's only sleeping. Ugh. Oh. Okay, this is it. This is it. Now he was blue, right? Yeah, like, it's not fair that they just changed the colors like that. I don't think there's a Waldo book where they're like, trying to trick you like that. No, that's not him. It always looks like him. Okay. Less than a minute, 2 levels down. Oh. Hey, less than a minute and we've done 3 levels. 3 levels! It all comes down to that subway. The subway is awful. Like, the city and the subway. Alright. Alright, it's concentration time. That could be him, but it's probably not. No, I see a double of that guy. Okay. I don't see him here. He could be on a ride or something too, right? Like, ugh. Alright, don't let this be the level that we get toasted at. Come on now. Oh! Okay. It looked like his head was being blown off. He wasn't being killed. He was just being blown off. Pyre! Hello! Hope you're having a nice evening. Thank you for dropping by this silly game, which is causing us all much stress and anguish, but we're having somewhat fun despite all that. Oh! The Waldo! So there you go! Like, that doesn't look like Waldo. It kind of looks like his head sticking out of the car, I guess. It's the Waldo mobile. Alright, we have so much time going into this, but that guy can just steal it all in like 2 seconds. It's not even fair. And like, how do you figure this out? Okay. Okay. Now how do I get the Waldo? How do I get the Waldo? Like, you can't stand still, man. You gotta keep moving, or else that guy comes and gets you. Okay. And then we're gonna go off the edge, but I don't think he can hurt me here. That's the thing. Okay, so how do you get to him? How do you get to that Waldo? Like, this is not the kind of puzzle that you can solve in like 3 seconds. Like, I just don't see a way to make... Oh! Okay. Whoa! Look how much time he just took away! Oh, no! No! And it's not enough to just get to this arrow. You actually have to get to the arrow in the direction that the arrow is showing. Mamma mia. Like, this is awful. This is just really bad. Like, it'd be nice if there was a straight line that just led to that, but... And then... I don't get that. You know, you're trying to figure out this puzzle, and then they just suck your time away because, oh, what's that? You want 3 seconds to sit there and maybe puzzle it out? Well, too bad! All your time is gone. You've seen this game, didn't know it had galaxy brain puzzles. That is just, it's so uncharacteristic of the rest of the game. And, like, that was an amazing run that I probably would have beat had I been able to get by that. And there's no pause button, so there's nothing you can do. I guess, again, I could have hit off to the side as we learned. Okay, so we're going to try this a few more times. My eyes have been reinvigorated. Although, they probably don't have too much juice left in them. But yes, yeah, this is eye-strainingly painful. There he is. Pyre, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find the stream? Were you recommended it, or... I'm always curious how people come across my stuff. Or perhaps you're, you know, subscribed from... Like, that. How was that, Waldo? Now, I've asked this too many times already. And, you know, maybe perhaps you found, you know, like a Pokemon video and subscribed from that. I uploaded a video recently about, well, I was just luck with a capital L, of a glitch in Pokemon Scarlet, and people enjoyed seeing that. Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet are pretty funny games when it comes to all the glitches. I like what they tried to do with them, but it definitely could have used another year or so in the oven, I think. Alright, Waldo. Come out, come out. There he is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, from Unveiled. I'm so happy that people enjoy that. That was such a fun game to play. I've been thinking of doing another Donkey Kong Country project. I don't know if I want it to be as difficult as Unveiled. Maybe get back into it with something a little simpler. Just to start. Unveiled was really fun, but you know, like the 4-hour recording sessions, those were something. All right, is he in his Waldo mobile again? I don't see it. I don't see any manholes, I don't think. Shoot, so where is he this time then? And like, there's people with striped shirts, but it's not Waldo. It's so unfair. Oh, this was a great run. Don't let it be ruined by the city again. Is that him? No. I know that one's not him. I've done that one before. I'm not missing the Waldo mobile, am I? I don't think so. DK64. Oh, huh. Yeah, I'm talking about 4-hour recording sessions. Donkey Kong 64 is just so long. Does anybody see him? Anybody? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was not great, but if we can get by the subway, we have a chance. We have a chance. But oh, no, please move. Okay. You know, any other time that guy's moving like a mile a minute, but that time, nope. That's not what we want. Alright, how do we get to Waldo? If I could go here. Yes. Now, how do I get to the exit? How do I get to the exit from here? Oh, you can... All this time I could have just been doing that! Oh my gosh. Okay, if we can get the castle quick, this could be a winning run. Whoa. Okay, where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Waldo, I swear to God, if you don't come out right now. That looks like it could be... no, that's not Waldo. I know that's not him. Waldo, come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't make me play this game again. Like, this isn't even that hard. Like, oh, maybe he could be, like, hiding somewhere, though. Like in, like, a cannon or something. This shouldn't be that hard. Oh! Oh my god, this could be it. This could be it. Okay, so it all comes down to a stupid freaking slot machine. We did it. We took that freaking moron to the moon where he belongs. There you go. We beat Waldo. Oh. I just need a minute to rest my eyes. I'm so done with looking for a little pixelated Waldo. And the ending is exactly the same as it was on easy mode, so we gained nothing by beating it on normal. But, well, we can brag to our friends now that we've done it. When I'm on the schoolyard tomorrow, I'm gonna tell them all I beat Waldo. But thank you, everyone. Yeah, there is a Donkey Kong Country 64 mod. Where you can just, like, switch Kongs anywhere. That sounds really nice. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's the first Waldo game. I don't think we need to beat it on hard. I think we'll consider ourselves lucky that we saw the end of medium mode. That may be the first person to ever actually beat it on medium. No, probably not. Oh my goodness, though. That was nerve-wracking. But thank you all for, sticking around and having faith in me. But, as the title says, we're not done. They actually made 2 Waldo games for NES. I don't know, like, did this one sell? Did people buy this one? That they were like, all right, we must now make a sequel because the first one made us so many millions of dollars. So yeah, we're gonna check out the sequel. And because I'm playing this on a real NES, it means I actually have to get up and change the cartridge. So just give me a minute to do that. I have actually also pre-cleaned the cartridge. Got my, contact cleaner out. Made sure it was all good to go. So it shouldn't take too long, but it's just a matter of getting out. So give me 1 second to change the game. And it's the Great Waldo Search time.
A wet Waldo. 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 A wet Waldo.
That was only medium? I don't think we need to beat it on hard mode. I think medium will suffice. The fact that I think we beat it on medium mode is quite a feat. I didn't press anything yet. Oh. This is like showing us how to play. I'm not doing anything right now. This is like the demo. So yeah, this is the sequel to Where's Waldo called The Great Waldo Search. And that theme song from the opening there is actually the theme song from the Waldo cartoon, and I referenced that song in that Earthbound YouTube short that I uploaded, I think a week or 2 ago. So this game looks quite a bit different. Well, there's Waldo right there. He's like 3 times the size he was in the last game, so my eyes appreciate that. I see you still have a time limit, though. But okay, so let's give this one a shot. Please be easier than the last Waldo game. So we have difficulty. Okay. So you get different difficulty modes. I think we'll once again go for normal. We're not trying to be, you know, Waldo geniuses here. And I think these are like the different worlds you can choose from. So we got Snake World, Grim Reaper World, yeah, all these Bald Guy World, ugh, scary. But okay, I guess we'll just start with the first one. And here we go. We're looking, there's Waldo. But I think there's a scroll. No, it doesn't count. And there's a clock, which gives us more time, I think. So in this game, you're finding Waldo. That definitely looks like a I think you're supposed to find scrolls and Waldo and his dog or something. Now, how big is this map? Does it loop? No, we eventually did hit the end here. Is that a scroll? There you go. We scrolled all day long. And that's it. Did we beat that level? My score is still going up. I guess I just had a really big time bonus or something. Congratulations, you won and scored 6,700 points. Now try another challenge. Alright, it's snake time. Can you find Waldo amongst all the snakes? There's a scroll again. Where's Waldo? Do you see him? Like, I can't imagine he's gonna be very hard to see. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, that's his dog. So, Waldo has a dog, in case you didn't know. Now he's riding a magic carpet through Aladdin land. And we're picking up $150 bills. That's how you know they're counterfeit. Because they're red instead of purple like $150 bills usually are. Okay, because when I play Waldo, I'm always really concerned about how high my score is. Do you see Waldo hide? So he can be like, you know, hiding, just his face sticking out, I guess, like, you know, the dog was Woof, I believe its name is. Oh, where's Waldo? My gosh, he is so much easier to see than the last game. No, it's funny, because it almost seems like it was foreshadowing, and if I was a very, you know, if I was willing to lie, and I could pretend I was very clever, but it just worked out like that. Which is funny, is the whole point of that short was, it's like, Ness is on the cover of Earthbound, but it's very hard to see him, so in a way it was like foreshadowing I didn't even know I was doing. So again, what is this world? Why are these guys? Like, what is happening in this world? It looks awful. Ugh. Waldo, you go some weird places. Who's this? It's like a face, but I guess it doesn't do anything. So far, I haven't seen anyone. Wow, okay, so if Waldo's hiding here somewhere, uh-oh. This could be our first, case of running out of time. I see lots of clocks around, though. Isn't that supposed to give us additional time? Oh, who's that? That's the dog again? Alright, even though we're in Grim Reaper world, we're still flying through the sky here. Why 150, I wonder? It's such a random number. Oh, I skipped Waldo? Did I miss him? Yeah, this one's probably much easier for everyone to kind of play along with. The other one was just too small. Like, you couldn't see anything in that game. Is that a points or something? There you go. Exactly 20,000. Where's Waldo? Where? I don't see him. Oh, oh! That was actually far easier to see than you would have thought. Wow, so each of those clocks gives me like one full big clock? That's really generous. Okay, and Bald Man is the last world, I guess. There's a clock again. Oh, there's Waldo. I've been really good at finding that scroll so far. I feel like that could really be a tough one, considering how small it is. There's another clock. I will take all the time you are willing to give me. Thank you. So this game feels much more like it was made to target like a children audience, which makes sense. It's like what you would kind of think Waldo would be. I mean, you can enjoy Waldo at any age, of course. But obviously it needs to be accessible to children as well. Where that last game was relentless. It was like... It was ruthless. But this game is much more, you know, playable by anyone, I think. You could not for the life of you see Waldo in the last game. But the fact that you can see it in this one proves that it's a better game. So, definitely a case where the sequel's better. And now it's Waldo World time. Whoa! It's just all Waldo! That's kind of funny. It's like, haha, you thought it was too easy to find Waldo. Well, what will you do when it's all Waldo? I found the scroll, though, surprisingly. But okay, I guess I'll take this seriously and try to give everything a quick look. Or a careful look. Like, I'm guessing that the real Waldo, I think, is like a little bit of a different size. Based on the other maps, so... I don't know if there's a penalty for pressing A on the wrong things in this game. I'd like a clock or something, too. That'd be really nice. Okay, I didn't see Waldo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We did not come this far just to fail. Although, this is really kind of, like, messing my eyes up. You're looking for a sock? A sock? Oh! Or a shoe! Oh! Yes, thank you for pointing that out. At the top of the screen, it kind of shows what you're looking for. But, like, that's a hat. Or maybe I'm looking for a Waldo who's missing a shoe. Oh! This game actually has a pause button! Whoa! Whoa! The last one didn't have a pause button. I appreciate that. Let's refer to the manual. It's towards the middle? Oh, okay. Well, I was going to give the manual a look, but I'll believe you. Okay, but the problem is, where's the middle? You tell me what the middle is. Oh, there's a big map. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a sock now. Have I passed it? Oh, so I'm looking for the Waldo. Oh no, I have failed. I have failed. Let's do it again. Ah, I gotta start all over again. Okay, we'll try again. But overall, this game is much more doable than the last one. Why is the wizard so creepy? I know, right? It's I mean, in the show, it's like he's fine, and normally his design's fine, but in the game, his design is rather questionable. Okay. So that was really, like, you know, not that bad. Hard to point out with the delay, of course. So is the sock, like, is it a sock on the ground, or I'm looking for the Waldo character who's not wearing a shoe? I'm just a little bit confused by that part. I did read the manual for this beforehand, but I guess I kind of didn't quite catch what they wanted in that final section there. Like, every other section has clocks that help you, but not this one. Or not the last one. But this is good. At least everyone can kind of play along now. Unlike last time, where it's like, what was that even? Alright, it's doggo time. Move aside for the dog. I mean, that's how it works, right? You can be doing anything, but when the dog walks into the room, you pet it. No questions asked. Okay, so it was just the Waldo who had a sock on. Okay, so I wasn't looking for quite the right thing. But we should be back there any second now to let us give that a shot. once again. And it really has to show you the clock going all the way down every time it counts your score. Alright. Satan World once again. And there's clocks, which I will not disprove of. So, one thing I did read in the manual is that this game actually has like a child-friendly mode. If you plug the second controller in, apparently, I think it's holding the A button will take you to the part of the screen where the item that you're looking for is. And if you press the B button, it stops the clock. So they really wanted to try and make this game child-friendly. And, you know, if we're having too much trouble here, I might just go, you know, go get the controller and use it. Obviously, we're not going to need that, but... Actually, it might not be, like, you might not be able to use it in normal and expert mode. Maybe that's what that Waldo mode was on the, you know, difficulty select screen there. It was that parent mode that the instruction manual talked about, but... You know, they really wanted this game to be accessible to kids, because they probably got a lot of complaints that the last one wasn't. But anyway, we're still looking for Waldo. Where did I miss that guy? Where is he? Oh, lots of clocks though, wow. Nope. Yeah, the cartoon isn't that bad. You know, it's like a lot of things. Children's cartoons back then were a lot of fun. Even if they were, you know, they kind of talked down to you at times, like, oh, you know, this is what this word means. Like, but the Waldo cartoon overall was pretty good. If you're ever looking for like a silly, older cartoon to watch, check out the Waldo one just for a laugh. I don't think you ever saw the show. There were VHSs of it too. I actually picked up a couple of them when you know, I used to do a lot of thrifting. But yeah, one of those cartoons that's just kind of, you know, lost. You watch the opening scene. What's it called? The opening scene. And it's not called the title screen either. You know, the opening. It's basically the you know, the cartoon's opening. And you'll realize it's the same song that plays on the title screen here. Which is kind of interesting. So I'm looking for everything still. Oh, there's Waldo. So is there a penalty for just mashing A? I don't think there is in this game. 'Cause I'm mashing A right now. I don't see myself being penalized at all. This is a tough one to see the scroll in because it kind of blends in with the floor. The intro, there you go. You know, play Waldo long enough and your brain will start to turn the mush, I promise you. The Waldo, it's literally just like the same 5 words over and over again, but it's catchy and you will not be able to get it out of your head. Yeah, I think my eyes are just starting to go. Let's see here, if you see the scroll, don't be afraid to shout it out. I forget where it was last time. I think it was around this building somewhere. What was that? This guy has like 2 arms coming out of him? He has like a lower arm coming out of... I don't know if I should comment on that. Oh! Boom! Alright, I think that just leaves the Waldo challenge again. We could be done with... I mean, I'm assuming that's the end. So we're once again looking for the scroll, and I guess we're looking for a Waldo with no shoe on. That's not what I was looking for last time, but now that we know, we'll see if it makes it any easier. And the scroll somewhere too. Oh, wow. That is well hidden. That was actually really well hidden. Oh, nope. Waldo with no shoe on, huh? Nope. Hooray! You have returned Wizard Whitebeard's 5 scrolls, and our final score is 48,375. We beat the game. Now compare that to the other Waldo game. They actually I think they did a really good job on this one. That was like, if you spent $60 on that, you'd probably feel ripped off, but you know, for a kid, this game's not bad. But there's not much to it. I kind of like the first game for the fact that it has a lot of replayability as long as your eyes don't give out or you don't throw the controller. So let's see, what's this do? Oh, this is just, you can just do this challenge over and over again. Well, like, why? It's not like it was that hard to get to it the first place. Did they really have to make like an option just to start from here? This is kind of interesting. I guess we'll do it again. We'll try it anyway. The scroll was actually really well hidden last time. Looking for that wall. Okay, so I'm still supposed to look for Waldo with no shoe on. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, boom. Okay, now where's the scroll? Where's the scroll? Like, the scroll's tiny. It can hide pretty much anywhere between things. Let me see here. Yeah, exactly, right? This is what you'd expect from a Where's Waldo experience. If anyone sees the scroll, feel free to shout it out. Not seeing it, though. Oh! And there you go! Good, I didn't want to... Oh! But it just keeps going again and again? And I think I read in the instruction manual you can reset by holding A and B at the same time? Maybe? Or start and select? Yeah, wow, so... Not many NES games have a soft reset. That's kind of cool, actually. But there you go. That is both Waldo games on the NES beat with normal difficulty. Not that big of an accomplishment for this game, but for the last one, I am shocked. I did not think we were going to get a win in that one. Especially because my eyes were not having fun at the end there. So the fact that we squeaked out a win just before they exploded is... It's pretty incredible in my mind. And yeah, stream's wrapping up a lot quicker than my other ones. So we got 2 games done in 2 hours. Meanwhile, if you look at like my Ghostbusters stream, that's like 1 game done in 4 hours, but there you go. It's the way it goes sometimes. But thank you all so much for joining tonight. Hope you enjoyed the NES Where's Waldo experience. I've proven that the first one isn't impossible, but it's certainly not easy. This is just the demo going on here. Do you want to see what expert mode actually is? Because we wrapped up so quickly. Just how expert is it? Is there like no clocks now? Is that what makes it so expert? I could believe that. There was clocks all over the place on normal difficulty. And I'm not seeing them here. I'm not seeing anything. Wow, suddenly expert mode's actually a lot more difficult. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Look at him just sticking out from this here. So that's Waldo. Wow, if that's what they do for Waldo, I don't want to know what they do for the scroll. It's going to probably be like a single pixel hiding somewhere. Oh, is that a clock? No flame? Oh. So, in expert mode, what happens sometimes is you get like a mini challenge like that. So I had to find that torch with no flame on it. Very interesting. And there's the dog. We're about to run out of time and get game over anyway, but we got time for one last flying through the sky. Alright, well I'm happy that we had the chance to experience expert mode for about 3 seconds as well. Unless I can find the scroll right now. And there you go. But with that, everyone, thank you so much for joining tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. 2 NES games that, one definitely very infamous, and this one probably nobody talks about because it's not nearly as funny or frustrating. It's just an average game. But yeah, this is what you expect from Where's Waldo, not that first thing. But with that, appreciate you all stopping by, and I won't keep you up any longer. So thanks, and thank you, Christian. Have a great night as well. Take care, everyone.